Hello and welcome back. It's great to see all of you. So we have had some pretty crazy pet rebranding going on, and I want to go ahead and talk about that. I did talk about it in yesterday's video a little bit, but we have some information direct from Prodigy, so I did want to go over that. And so this is the information that has been sent out. It says, "Hey there, it's been a while since we've announced this, but I wanted to share with you an update that we will be announcing tomorrow in the community. We're still hard at work rebalancing the game and wanted to share with you some insight on what we have so far this November. Below you will see a list of changes coming to some pets, including some names, descriptions, and most importantly, their elements that are updated as of today. Feel free to share this with your community whenever you want. Have a fantastic day. I hope you have a fantastic day, Prodigy, as well, and all of you that are here." So let's go ahead and talk about this. There are five pets that have had their element significantly change, I'm going to say. And we're going to go ahead and look at those. One of them, I think it's okay. The other, I'm a little bit disheartened by. And that's just because this pair were kind of my favorites as far as their spells. They were my favorite storm spells. So we have Prism Tongue. Prism Tongue used to be Prodraxis. Prodraxis had a really solid skill set as far as Dragon Isle for the storm element. If you watched my lives, you saw me use Prodraxis relatively frequently. Here we have Starburst, though. It's a great pet now. Absolutely amazing changes, but it was a really solid pet for the storm element. So we have Chomp, we have Puncture, we have Astral Flare, we have Starburst. And so really, really good astral spells. So Prism Tongue is probably, with the power of 710, health, speed, defense, all kind of solidly there in the middle. Probably a contender for one of the best pets as far as its redesign. Lucentail here, we have Astral Blast, we have Comet, we have Clamp, and we have Bite. So Bite is good, everything else is excellent. And the power is pretty good for all of these as well. So once this is removed and you can get a Lucentail up above level 20 or 30 or whatever it is, then Lucentail will be a really, really amazing pet. If you're just getting it, it's gonna be trash because of the level lock. Once this disappears, though, it will be quite a bit better. So then we also have the Luminex group that has changed. Now, Lumibolt is the only pet that is physical. I don't know if they're gonna leave Lumibolt as physical as homage. I sort of feel like Lumibolt is going to change to Storm. It just sort of they sort of missed that, I think, and that happens when there's so many pets that are changing elements. So Luminex here, we have Luminite, which is now going to be ice, and so we have a good spell set here with Nip, Bite, and Bite is just good, but Nip is excellent, Chill Splinter is excellent, Icicle Piercer is excellent. Good pet. If you can get it up to level 100, you can play Luminite. Luminite is a good pet. And I got a good amount of power, speed, defense, slightly low, but still in the middle range, so Luminite is quite good. Lumiat here, we have the health a little higher here, and we still have the power, so Lumiat would last a little while longer. Spear Sickles is okay, but it is a multiple hit. Icicle Piercer is random. Slice is okay. Bite is good. So I would actually say Luminite is more solid than Lumiat, as long as you can, once that leaves, then we can go ahead and use them at level 100. Here we have Luminex, which is also ice. Now Chill Out, you can use it all the time. It is random, but that's a good spell. We have Sever. And then Bites, which is only good, and then Icicle Piercer as well, which is also random. So Luminex is going to be probably one of the most solid pets here. And then as far as spell changes, I believe that really the only other one that there's actually a couple that have changed Truckle was listed as, here we go, as fire. So make sure you take a picture, a screenshot of Truckle with the fire, because Truckle is listed as being plants in the email, and Truckle was, I believe, supposed to go from physical to plants. So this should change sometime very, very soon. Get your picture taken here, so you have this that the time when Truckle was fire. Love that. Mistakes happen when there are huge changes like this. So I think those are mainly the main ones. I believe Pocket, Claustro, Trample, and Stampede, Shivertusk, Brumble, and Mirahawk might have had some spell changes as they moved to their respective things. The main thing, I believe, is that Shivertusk had one of his most powerful spells replaced with Iceberg. And let's see if we can find him. I think he's up here towards the top. Looking for the purple. There we go. Shivertusk is right over here. And so we have Iceberg, which has a recharge of 2. It's 4.5 out of 5, which is going to make him a really solid if they are weak to ice. Skewers, we still have Skewer. We have Rush, which is good. We have Tremor, which is good. So only one excellent physical attack and one excellent ice attack. The health of 970, though, is still pretty fantastic. So the other elemental changes, let's go ahead and see if we can scroll through, see if I can go ahead and hit all of them. So we have Snoots, which is Storm, and that was from physical. So Snoots went to physical. Let's actually go to the pet book for this. And so Snoots is now physical. Hyphon is physical, is Storm, and Gloricious is Storm. So they are back to Storm, which is where they started from. And then we have some dinosaur changes as well. The dinosaurs were kind of like relics, and they went physical. We have Trample as water, Stampede as water, and then we also have Terramite back to fire, Pterosaur back to fire, and then Pockets and Claustro. Oh, and then we also have Terratel is Storm, and Terox is back to Storm as well. Then we have Pockets, and we have Claustro. These guys are water? They are water. So we have these guys as water, and then, so I guess there's 2 dino types that are water. Yep, that 2 dino types that are water. Interesting. Okay, so, and then these guys, Claustro and Pocket, had spell changes. Pocket has the attacks Pinch, Multi-Splash. I really don't like Multi-Splash. Clamp and Bubble Volley. And then Claustro has Multi-Splash, Barrage, Aqua Burst, and Puncture. And so those are the changes for their. Bataram is going to be back to ice. Batabash is back to ice. So they're right over here, I believe. One more. All right, Bataram is ice. Batabash is back to ice. And then we have Embern and Lyosin. It says that and now they are back to fire, which is where they started from. This is Embern here. That is Lyosin. So both of these guys are fire now. And then Trip Trop is back to... I think you're towards the beginning here, aren't you, buddy? No, you are not. Trip Trop is also back to plant, which is where a year and a half ago, I think it was, he was. And so here is Trip Trop, and then Clip Clop as well. They are back to plant. And so those are back sort of where they belong. Aracute and Arachex, I believe, are back to fire as well. So once I get some information on what the... why the philosophy towards physical has changed within Prodigy. I'll go ahead and pass that on. I don't really have much information as far as that. And so then Flamegur is also... Flamegur, I think you're towards the front. All right, Flamegur is, of course, back to fire as well. And then Brumble and Mirahawk. So Brumble, looks like Brumble might have had some spell changes as well. You're kind of towards the back, Brumble, if I remember correctly. Yep, there you are. So Brumble is here, and Brumble now of course, plants, and its attacks are Thump, Leaf Burst, Leaf Swarm, Womp. And then Mirahawk is plant. And so Mirahawk had a plant spell added. Let's see, where are you? There we go, Mirahawk. Hello. And Mirahawk now has Super Spear, Beak, Shrub Assault, and then Peck. So let's go ahead and just take a quick look over here at Mirahawk, which is 99. We found out yesterday. Just to kind of go over these. There's 94. I gotta get you up there, Mirahawk. So we have Super Spear, which is excellent, 5 out of 5. This is going to be the mythical epic attack. We have Beak, we have Peck, and then we have Shrub Assault, which is going to be the AoE. I don't know, is Shrub Assault the change? Let me know if you know how this changed in the comments. But these are all of the major ones. We of course have had a lot more. I'm still expecting a few that are should be coming. Umbra Frostfang and Black Ice Arctic Claw should have their name changed to have them be distinct and individualized. And then also Coral Aquaster should have their name changed as well. And I don't know if they're like rock paper scissoring or what's going on with that. And then I'm of course expecting Lumibolt to go ahead and switch to Storm, so that all of the pets are based on 7 of the 7 elements, and so yeah, let me know what you think of all of this. Let me know how you think the balancing of the pets is going, and any extra changes you think should be made. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care, keep on prodiging on. We'll see you back here next time. Bye bye all.